Hey guys, Joseph here. Since I did that brake video on the Volvo, we've been having trouble with a handbrake, so I found a little fix tool for this. Inside, so you got there. I've got some brake adjusters right here. You'll put the elastic band on there just to keep it together. Well, every time when we put the handbrake on, they're not bedding in. And a big fault is obviously it's going to be on the Volvo V70. It's on. And we just bought these adjusters. There's a big fault with them Volvos. You can't adjust the rear brakes. Yeah. You have to, with buying these, you have to set it as a quantity of 2. These are £7 each. Of 1. £7 just this on just 1, but you want 2. So of course, you need 1 to lock each side. So you set it as a quantity of 2. Quantity. So yeah, it does the job. It's on my V70 as well. I'll just come out and show you the car. Right. Let's get to the car right now. Right guys, we're back to the car. We're at the car now. With our brake mods, the V70. We've got the car into position to work on it. The old car. You know, will be jacket, tow bar. So we're going to use this tow bar to jack up. This is if you're having problems with the handbrake. Buy these as a quantity of 2, guys. They don't come as pairs. They come as a 1 only. So now we're going to go. Is it on a position it to jack it, Dad? What?
Keys.
They're on top of the fridge. I'll jack it up for you. Alright. Right guys, make sure you position your jack correctly. I'm gonna thick bit of metal. I would jack your thick bit of metal right there. Yeah, to start. Not too much, we got to undo the wheel nuts. So yeah, you guys look, some jack. Got it slightly up, more to a level. So I'm going to pause until he's back. Right guys, just a quick reference to, so we keep the light off, we get a screwdriver on that thing and make it click twice. Right guys, we're just undoing the nuts. Okay. Yeah. We'll start jacking more. How good have I positioned it, Dad? He's dropped the jack there. Did I position it a bit wrong there?
That's fine.
You're repositioning it slightly.
Just slightly, so it's on.
I realised I didn't do it quite properly there. He's only moving it slightly. He's just too over, so that's alright. It's just not bad, you could have worked with it. I wouldn't want to chance it. You can see the wheels go up while it's in jacked. Do you want it in gear, Dad? Oh, it's already in gear, Dad. Looks like it is. We're ducking it like that. Is that high enough for you? We only leave it just so the wheels are slightly off the ground. Now we're going to go and undo these nuts. And here show you how to do these brake mods I'm on about. And off comes the wheel. These are wheel nuts. If you're American, they are called lug nuts in America. I do know some American language, but it is actually called lug nuts out in America. I don't know every American word though. But I know a couple. But you should understand still. And always slide a wheel under the car for extra protection. What he's just done there. And undo the little brake. Oh. What's it again, Dad? He's just finding a nut.
10mm.
We use a 10mm for this. So undo the rotor. Caliper to come off. I'm just helping you guys with brakes.
Okay.
There's no videos on this modification, is that true? I haven't seen any videos, so I thought I'd do one for you guys. In case you're wondering how to do this brake modification. When I don't see videos for work, like we're doing, I do one myself. And some that's already out there. I'm going to pause until he's back. Right guys, I'm going to start doing these caliper working on. It's hard to get the camera around the back there. It's that bolt. You see the caliper bolts to there. Yeah. So that's what we're going to undo. And if I can show you, there's another one at the bottom. There's another one there, if you was able to see it. And now you should understand, guys. We did to take that off. I know we better take this apart for the second time. What are you doing?
Trying to lever this apart.
You haven't undone the nut, Dad.
No, I need to.
We're just trying to lever it apart. What this channel's about is just us two messing around with the car, so it could be related to. We're undoing that top one, then we do the bottom one, which I think I showed you. Yeah, I'm going to pause until it's been undone. So, pull it real tight, these bolts. It's all quite hard, guys. Is that hard to undo?
Well, we've had them apart before, so they're not too hard.
You're not too hard, guys, because we have had this apart before. But it's a lot harder when you haven't done it. You're not too bad because we've had them apart before. We did do this back in, what year was it when you first done these? 2014 or 13? Or 12? Dad?
I'm trying to think.
2013? You done the bottom one.
2014.
Yeah, so the last time we done these brakes were back in 2014. If you're wondering why that one weren't filmed, because I didn't have a YouTube channel back then. So we've undone those 2 caliper bolts. Don't let a caliper hang, always let it rest. So we're just going to rest it. Don't let the calipers hang.
Handbrake on.
Yeah.
It's coming off.
Yeah, I'll just have to take the handbrake off for Grandad. Yeah, I'm not a helper for him. So get indoors. You undo that. No, there you go.
Thank you.
Want one of your brake mods now? Okay. Look what I have in my pocket.
This is what we're replacing. That.
So we're replacing that with our adjuster.
Wondering whether I'm going to have to at least undo one of these.
So you see, look at the original. You can't adjust it. You can now see the reason why we're doing these adjusters. It doesn't originally have an adjuster. Nah, it's a big fault with these V70s, and that's why we're putting this new adjuster. Which I might have said before, it's a big fault with V70s. I think it's just a fault with the design. These are really awkward. You have to get it in. These are hard to do. Trust me, guys, they're awkward.
Nightmare, though.
They are a nightmare, guys. Yeah, I'll show you in real the real trouble. It's an awkward. It's to take things out. Because I know some YouTubers do make it look easy, and we're not one of those that make it look easy. I'll show you how awkward it is. You hear that?
It's gone up that way, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Where'd he come from?
Yeah, we keep hearing those noisy cars. Is that true? You have to slide it. And sometimes you think you've done it and you don't. You haven't.
That once. I've backed that slightly getting it out, but that's okay.
Two springs have to come out. What you do, you stretch it down and it should come out. I'm zooming in if you're wondering. I'll zoom in so you can see a little bit easier. This is the only side I'm going to show you, and I'm not going to go and bore you and show off the other side. Because the exact same process, and sometimes it's a good idea to get a spare set of those springs in case you break them. Ooh. I mean, yeah, I'm showing you how real the issue is, guys. Try with a little screwdriver, and it should come out. We'll just try them, and not always your plan works.
Don't know where that's gone.
That's out of our way. I know it's a very long video, all mine, but I like to show the real struggle.
Right, that's what we want now.
That's that. And here is our new adjuster. Right there. We do have 2 of them, which I told you, always buy them as pairs. It'll make them stronger brakes.
That's them. Right, what we've got to do is put some grease on this thread. So I'll get some grease.
Yeah, I want to pause, and you do have to grease them before you put them on. Don't just put them in dry. So I'm going to pause until he's back.
Yeah, that's all we needed, wasn't it?
Right, guys, we've got some grease. Sorry about the background noise, guys. It's really hard to get open. I'll link you some grease in the description.
It's only general purpose. Right,
You
okay.
can probably get grease anywhere, guys.
Oh. Right, this top bit that doesn't screw in, I suggest you put it on the top.
We're doing it in our own way. And yeah, you're going to have some trouble like that. Any apologies for background noise. It's just some neighbours sawing stuff up. It's alright, guys, but yeah. It is hard to get in there as well, guys. Is that hard to get in?
Well, I've got to get a spring in there as well.
There's going to be tons more tension.
We're gonna have to. This ain't working, Joe.
What?
This isn't working.
It's hard, isn't it?
I think I'm gonna have to study this for a bit.
So should I pause the recording? Right, I managed to slip it in, is that true?
Well, now I've got trouble with this spring now.
The spring's going to be the issue now.
This is going to be in the way there. Just so if that's there, then see what I mean? That spring's going to be in the way.
Don't matter, just keep pulling.
It's going to catch on this.
Then what's going to happen?
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which way round I put it, it's going to be in the way.
So just wrap it round.
Let's have a look, see what it's like when it's on. This is something that we might just have to put up with.
Yeah, and it just springs along.
See, that's what.
Watch it. It's not in properly. It's going to spring up.
That's going to foul the drum. It's sticking out like that.
What's failed the drum?
That's going to touch it. So we need a. I don't know what we need. We even need a.
It's our own modification.
We need a spring with a long piece down to here, but even that I think is going to foul it, isn't it?
I'm still recording, Dad. Shall I keep recording this, Dad?
Well, you're not going to do anything, so I've got a problem now.
So I want to pause for a minute. We'll have to just bend that spring back into shape. We might just spring at the top. It's a pain, guys.
Doesn't like me, this spring.
Seems it. Seems that the spring doesn't like us. You got to slide it to the left, and you can't slide it any other way. Right, I mean, not left. Done it. Do you think it just works?
Well, this spring down here. This one's nice. It's nice and tight.
This might be a solution to fix our rattle as well. We have been having it rattling on us lately. That might be the case. We need a new spring at the bottom.
Come out easy.
Yeah, we're just checking that one at the bottom.
Seems quite flat.
Do you want to go get the other spring you've got, Dad? You might want to buy a packet of springs, guys, as well, in case you break one.
It's probably.
You might think so. I'm gonna pause, guys. Just see if it's now going. Yeah, but I'm gonna pause because I showed you the top. Yeah, we're just doing the bottom back up, and we're gonna assess. Maybe not using that spring. We'll assess it, guys. Guys, we're trying to use those holes there instead of its original holes.
Don't seem to be.
Try that hole you're on about.
It's got to be down here, isn't it?
We're trying different things. We're just gonna try. That doesn't look too bad.
Not exactly.
What?
Let's try it.
We're gonna bung the thing on and see if that gets any restriction. Metal on metal isn't good, and you don't want rattling. How's it going? You're not going on?
No.
See if we can get this thing on with it like it. It's not the... I'm looking what's restricting it. What's happening?
Too tight.
What's too tight?
Adjuster. So what's that actually catching? Handbrake right down, it isn't it, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know us, we just work on our cars ourselves. We do this as... Working on your own car saves you a lot of money. Instead of paying a mechanic to do it. They charge you like labour cost and all that. What's stopping that going on?
Well, I'm just trying to... I think the shoes are adjusted too far out. Yeah, they are.
So now you have to go and do your adjusting on the handbrake. So now it's time to go and adjust this handbrake, is that right? We realise we've been having trouble, so now what are we going to do, Dad?
Well, I don't think...
It's down as far as it'll go.
What, the handbrake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that mean you have to go and undo it to adjust it? I'm just bearing with you. So I'll pause for a minute, Dad.
Yeah, I'm going to be some time.
I'm going to pause, guys. Right, guys, we don't know if we got that properly in. What's wrong with it, Dad?
I think there lies the problem. It's not set down properly up there.
So what's wrong with it?
I'm trying to study it at the moment.
Is there no point filming?
I can't give you an answer. No point yet. So I can't.
Right, guys, we're just trying to remove the adjuster. What are you doing, Dad? We don't look now seated properly.
I'm trying to find a way out of it, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Yes, what we're doing. We're trying to find a way out of it. I'm just giving you guys updates on what's happening, right? So I'm going to pause. Right, guys, we've realised our adjuster's too long, so we need to cut it, shorten it. So we're going to the end bit. Can you show them what bit you're on about?
This piece wants slightly nipping off because the shoe's not bedding in that groove properly, and this is hitting the...
So, just so we can get the rotor on, then it's really hard to stop as well. It's meant to stop you dead, the handbrake, that's what it's meant to do. Right, guys, we're going to give it a slight cut. What's that you're using?
Just grips.
Using some mole grips. I'm going to leave it a slight cut. And use a little saw.
Need a bit of room. I'm gonna go outside of the jelly.
I'm gonna. Right, guys, we're just gonna saw it. Yeah, and we need to using some table to cut on.
You don't need to watch me do this, Jack.
So I'm gonna pause until it's
Boring.
cut. We're only cutting a little bit off, so I'm gonna pause until it's done. Right, guys, I've done that little adjustment. It goes on either way. Now, does that look more successful?
I don't know. I need to. Oh, looks a bit better.
That looks a lot better. That might work out for us in that way.
Obviously we're not going to know until we've assembled.
I do have your other adjuster right here on me.
Okay.
If you want it, I do have the other one. Look, one more left. It just. So yeah. I want to pause and get that bottom. You're going to put the bottom spring in, Dad?
You can see it.
That looks a lot better. So you all along we had it on the wrong way. Is that true?
No.
Oh. It's just my bad, getting things wrong.
Oh, my head's hurt.
Yeah.
Can't see.
Can't you? I'm just going to pause a minute. Right, guys, we've got it all in.
And now we're going to end up with this malarkey.
What's that?
Let's try that. I don't know much success with it.
Yeah, it is. It's a swing down at the bottom.
Let's try it at the moment.
Now we're trying it again without that spring. Only just tightly fits on there. Your poles, Dad.
Yeah.
We've slightly.
We don't know yet.
So right, guys, we've done something else to it. We tried chamfering it. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
See if we get any success from it all. It's trial and error. It is. That's what these videos usually are, trial and error. I like to show you how the struggle is real, what I do, as well. We show how real the struggle is. go on there.
Nah, still too tight.
And it's still too tight. Yeah, I'm gonna pause for a minute. Right guys, we've got to pull the gate out so we can do these little nut adjustment. It only goes at one click, so I'm just gonna drop the handbrake. Here guys, Dad? Yeah? Well, how did you do it, Dad? How did you get that to work, Dad?
I'll show them.
Yeah, we filed and cutted it, that's what we done. We did a lot of cutting and filing to get this to fit in this car. The V70. Right guys, we're just undoing that little nut. Yeah, that's the little brake adjuster right there. It's just that it needs more clicks. One click isn't really enough. Yeah guys, we're just undoing that nut. Tell you what, that handbrake mod, that is really good guys. It's very good, the brakes on here now. So yeah guys, we're going to have to be more careful with this handbrake. Because now, if you lift it up, it will just stop you dead. It will. We'll test that once you've done the other side, but we're just undoing this nut. Is that right, Dad? How's it now? So shall I try it?
Well, no, it's going to come up a long way. I've slackened it off to do the other side. It's okay.
So right, I'm going to pause while we do the other side. Yeah?
Right. If you've got a V70 and your handbrake's no good and doesn't pull up properly, throw this spacer bar away. Throw that away. Don't need it. Buy yourself 2 brake adjusters like this. This didn't fit in there properly, it wasn't adjusting down enough, it was slightly too long. So I've cut that end off, put the end back in, put your adjuster in place like that. The spring that goes in there will overlap slightly on this cam adjuster. But don't worry about it, just put it on there, it doesn't fail the brake drum. Put your drum on, adjust it up so that the brake shoe is just slightly rubbing on the drum. Adjust your handbrake up accordingly, and that's a fix.
Yeah.
That'd be a good handbrake. But before you start this mod, take all the slack out of your handbrake before you attempt it. So put plenty of slack in the handbrake, stick your adjuster on, put your drum back on, adjust these cams. You can do that through one of these. Not just an example. You can put that through the wheel stud and adjust it like that. Adjust it up or down, and that's it.
Yeah.
But without this particular vehicle, I've had trouble with the handbrake on it ever since I've had it. This side's never worked. I will say, make sure that your handbrake cables aren't seized. If they are, unseize them or replace them. But this is a fix, save you going out buying a new handbrake cable.
Yeah.
About £14 a pair on eBay. What I had to do, as I say, was cut that stem at the bottom to make it fit in, because it was slightly too long. But I cut more off than I needed, because I know that I can adjust it up on this adjuster. So, there you are. That's your mod.
Yeah.
Done.
See guys, as well, it's the same setup each side, you can just see now. It is the same setup. I do apologise for all the noise in the background. He's doing some sawing, I do apologise about that.
There you go.
That's that.
So you've done.
Now we get the drum. Push that drum on. Until we did do that side off camera, most of it.
There you are. That's it.
Yeah. And do the little nut up. That 10mm nut. And don't just do one side, do both sides. It's bad to have uneven brakes.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
Job done.
so now all you need to do, guys, is put the wheel back on. And I'm going to pause until that's done. Right guys, we're going to do the test drive. What is new, right? We're going to the steepest hill. So yeah, I'm going to pause until we get to this steepest hill. Right guys, here we are at the real steepest hill ever. Is this the steep bit?
No, it's just a bit of it.
It's the bit of the hill. Is this where it gets really steep here?
Yeah, right in front of it now. There you go, really.
Look how steep this goes. Look at the
Steep beneath there.
Is this the real steep bit?
Yeah.
Is this it get steeper here?
No, that's it. We're up it. We've done it. There's that.
That was a steep bit. When are we going to test the handbrake out on it?
Well, we can't. I said to you we can't. We're obstructing the road. It's dangerous. We pulled up down there and someone come flying down and they'd smash straight in the back of us.
Yeah.
How was that? We
Right,
go back down here.
So yeah, the handbrake's been really good at the minute. We did real good tests of it. We tested it down here, it works pretty well. Down and up, it does work now. It's the best the handbrake's ever been. I'm gonna pause until we start going back down it. Right guys, we're going back down this real steep hill now. See how steep you think this is down here.
Move over, everyone. No, it's not steep then, no.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's just steep, no.
It is steep. is steep, I admit it is.
Yeah, it is.
Some more steepness here. Let's see how good the handbrake is. That's holding. It held there, didn't it?
Yeah. That's steep on that hill. What do you reckon on that?
Good handbrake. It held there. It does work backwards as well.
How's that then?
Quite good. Have an handbrake test. Yeah, I'm gonna pause. Right guys, it's gonna end off this video. The handbrake adjuster, yes. And right guys, this is an early model V70, which just has this old styled spacer bar. I was reading on a Volvo forum that 2004 to 2007 models of these, the facelift model, they already have them fitted because they realised there were problems. So Volvo fitted it on the later models of these. They have the adjuster in there. So they fixed the fault on the later model, but unluckily we had the early model. It doesn't matter. No big deal to fit. See, look, we got a good old handbrake. I'll just show you how good it is. I don't know how much room I have behind. I can afford to move a little bit. I'll just show you. Look, I got my foot on the footbrake. I've dropped it. Look, if I let it go, that's good. That is. Handbrake's great, yeah. It really works really well. It stops you. I thought I'd just show you how good it is. I know I've gone back slightly, but it doesn't matter. At least I showed you guys. Got a great handbrake. But 2004 to 2007, maybe 2008, I'm not sure, but this facelift model of this, they fitted it. So right, that's going to end off this video. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a like. Right guys, if you like gaming, please subscribe to Joe Sib. If you like car videos, please subscribe to Joe Sib Cars. If you want to see my previous video, click on see previous videos. Now please subscribe, like and share, it will help a lot.